It is called snap ginger or rasna. This is a separate patch which extends till that probably quite a few meters inside. But I never understood why. It either could be for two reasons. Main one reason is the leaves that fall down from the trees can be used as a manure for our plants, which is easily available. Plus, I don't have to pay anybody; I only have to pay for the labor. Secondly, it creates a distance between the main road and even the side farms to our farm. But bananas, the main problem is what is I have a big monkey problem here. So any banana that I grow are all eaten by them. I don't get anything even to eat myself.
Okay.
And cardamom, what happens is rats come and they eat them. So again, I don't get anything myself. So from one piece of land, you can get income from three different types of crops. Farmers are just caretakers of that land at that part of time. We are never the actual owners. If it is not us, it will be somebody else. Before this, my grandfather was the caretaker. Before him, there was somebody else. And now after him, I am caretaking. Hi, my name is Sharan Shetty. I live in Mudradi, a small village near the foothills of the Western Ghats. I mainly grow four crops over here in my 3-acre land, which is areca nut, black pepper, rasna, and behind there, if you can see, I grow a dragon fruit as well. So these are the 4 crops I've been growing. I have stayed here for the past 8 years after I shifted to my grandfather's land, and it has been a really wonderful experience being here and having a change of pace from a city life to a farm life. So this is where our land starts from, our rice fields, areca, everything. So what my grandfather did very strangely, and I never asked him about it, that he left a certain portion of the land separate from the main road. I
So
never
this is the separate patch you are saying.
Correct, yeah. This is a separate patch which extends till that probably quite a few meters inside. But I never understood why. It either could be for two reasons. Main one reason is the leaves that fall down from the trees can be used as a manure for our plants, which is easily available. Plus, I don't have to pay anybody; I only have to pay for the labor. Secondly, it creates a distance between the main road and even the side farms to our farm. It could act as a barrier not only for dust, people, but even any kind of diseases that get transferred. And these trees are not the trees that you find in the farm.
Oh.
So probably it acts as a barrier. Plus, even for the wind, in heavy winds, it stops the wind over there.
It is totally a forest patch.
Total forest patch. It is untouched. It has been untouched since he was doing, and even since I have taken care of this land. So this is our plantation where we mainly have areca. It is our major crop basically. These all trees were planted by my um, grandfather around probably I think 12 years ago. And along with that, what we have done is black pepper, as you all can see over here, is the usual crop that people do plant with the areca. But so the next thing was in my mind that what do I do in between the areca? Because usually people leave it empty. They put bananas or cardamom. But bananas, the main problem is what is I have a big monkey problem here. So any banana that I grow are all eaten by them. I don't get anything even to eat myself.
Okay.
And cardamom, what happens is rats come and they eat them. So again, I don't get anything myself. So what I went with next is I kept searching what to do. I came across this plant. It is called snap ginger or rasna.
Rasna. Okay.
So it's an plant that the roots and the leaves can be used for arthritis is what I have read in my, like when I try to search about where it can be used. So this plant takes about 2 years to grow, and it is very easily harvestable as well. Similar to how you harvest turmeric, you'll have to cut the leaves separately, take out the roots, and you'll have to dry them. As I've researched online, the leaves I think can be made into a tea, dried and made into a tea, and the roots can be sold as is after drying. So the basic thing was to create sort of like a multi-layered farming over here, where on the ground we have this crop, rasna, then we have our trees, the areca,
Yes.
and on the trees we have a black pepper.
Black pepper.
As you can see, there are not much black pepper right now, but in the next 2 years, like once I've planted a few, still some are left to be planted, they'll grow. So from one piece of land, you can get income from 3 different types of crops. That is the whole idea. And the best, like I just want to elaborate on this plant. So the rasna plant, the best part is the maintenance is quite low. You don't need to do much for the plant. You plant it, you can put manure, you can put Jeevamrut, whatever liquid fertilizer you like, and it will do its job. And the next best part is, so even if you do happen to get cows in your land, by whether it's yours or somebody else's, they don't attack this plant.
Oh,
So because the taste and the smell is like ginger, I think they are not really interested. So that's how this plant is actually very helpful. The only issue I would find with this plant is in an areca plantation is that when the areca falls, sometimes it goes underneath the plant. And such removing it may be a task, but I think that's okay. And if you could look at the soil underneath, you can see that it looks like these earthworms droppings. So it becomes a nice place for earthworms also to come and stay because of the shade and the
moisture.
protection that it provides and the moisture.
Yes. So
And
superb.
it'll feed on the water that you already put for the areca. In case you're using drip, it won't. But if you're using sprinklers or winklers as we do over here, the water is enough for both the plants.
So this is the first yield you are looking for.
This is my first yield I'll be looking for. And if when people ask that, okay, fine, you grew it now, where do you sell it? You can sell it to Ayurveda centers or manufacturing units where they make pills or any kind of medicines. So they will usually buy it from you, but you'll have to talk to them first and find out which are your closest medical centers and what rate they'll buy it from you from. Like here we have around 2 centers which is close, like around an hour away. But I think it's a possibility. It's a good crop to have in between your plants, that too with less work to be done behind them. So what we have here is a black pepper farming setup which we can grow on poles. The main reason for doing this is because to avoid the high labor cost and the difficulty to climb, like 20 feet, 30 feet on your tree. So what I did here is I used these cement pipes, put it into the ground, filled it up with mud, and the plan was to put the black pepper on this, let it grow till almost 10 feet and harvest it. But as you can see, there are no black peppers right now. The main reason is because I didn't realize at the time, but this area there's too much shade. Plus the trees that you can see on top are majorly helping the monkeys to climb over and sit on top of these poles, which will end up breaking them, which I don't know if you can see, there are a few broken ones already. But this is the idea. The idea is to reduce labor and make it more safer for them as well as faster for us to harvest black pepper, so we can take it, dry it and sell it quicker. So I'm 29 years old now, and it has been almost 7 to 8 years that I have come here. I spent most of my schooling life, my childhood and even my initial corporate life in Mumbai. I always wanted to come here. I love the place. I had a connection with the land, and after multiple conversations with my father, I decided to just jump in instead of waiting till I was 40 or 50. And that's how it is. I came here, I started farming, learned a whole new way of life, and I've since then been connected with the land. So even though it has been 7-8 years since I'm on this land and taking care of it, some people keep telling me, it is your land, it is your land. I don't know, I never connected with that statement because I read it or I heard it somewhere which made real sense to me. Farmers are just caretakers of that land at that part of time. We are never the actual owners. If it is not us, it will be somebody else. Before this, my grandfather was the caretaker. Before him, there was somebody else. And now after him, I am caretaking. Hopefully after me, there will be somebody who will take care of this land. That's why I love saying that farmers are caretakers, not landowners.